In the ever-evolving landscape of video gaming, certain innovations mark pivotal moments, reshaping how we interact with digital entertainment. The Sega Channel, a trailblazing service in the early 1990s, stands as a testament to such groundbreaking change. Like a digital time capsule, it encapsulates a period of bold experimentation and technological advancement within the gaming industry. This video delves into the essence of the Sega Channel, exploring its inception, technological marvels, content, impact on the gaming industry, and its enduring legacy. We'll even talk about how it influenced Microsoft's Xbox Game Pass, which many people see as its spiritual successor. Today, we aim to not only appreciate Sega Channel's pioneering role, but also understand how its DNA persists in shaping today's gaming experiences. By analyzing what made the Sega Channel work and what made it fail, this video serves as a bridge between past and present, highlighting the Sega Channel's role in the grand tapestry of gaming history. Before we begin, if you're new here, make sure you hit that like button if you enjoy this video, and subscribe if you want to see more videos on retro gaming and tech from the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. Thanks so much for watching, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Imagine a time when the internet was just a fledgling network and the concept of streaming games a distant dream. In this setting, Sega, a titan in the gaming world, embarked on a visionary project, the Sega Channel. Launched in 1994, this service was like a magical portal for gamers, offering access to a rotating library of over 50 games each month, a concept way ahead of its time. The journey began in the late 1980s, with Sega seeking innovative ways to deliver content directly to consumers. Collaborating with cable companies like Time Warner Cable and TCI, Sega utilized existing cable infrastructure to transmit games directly to the Sega Genesis console. This was groundbreaking. Like a digital library card, subscribers received a special adapter that, when connected to their Genesis, unlocked a universe of gaming possibilities. What set Sega Channel apart was its dynamic nature. Each month, the available games would change, offering fresh experiences to subscribers. This was akin to a monthly surprise box for gamers, a stark contrast to the traditional model of purchasing individual game cartridges. The development of Sega Channel wasn't just a technological leap, it was a bold statement about the future of gaming. Sega envisioned a world where access to games was as simple as flipping a TV channel, a notion so far ahead of its time it wouldn't become commonplace for over a decade and a half. The service's development mirrored the ambitious and sometimes tumultuous evolution of the gaming industry during the early 1990s. In essence, the Sega Channel was a glimpse into the future, a precursor to the digital distribution platforms we see today. Its development journey paints a picture of an industry at the cusp of a digital revolution, with Sega bravely charting unknown territories in the gaming landscape. Navigating through the technical labyrinth of the Sega Channel reveals a fascinating blend of ingenuity and ambition. The core of this service lay in its unique hardware and software integration, a harmonious marriage of technologies. The magic began with a special cartridge, a key that unlocked a trove of digital delights. This cartridge, plugged into the Sega Genesis console, was the conduit through which games flowed from the cable network into players' homes. The technical wizardry didn't stop there. The Sega Channel utilized cable television infrastructure, a novel approach at the time. Subscribers connected a coaxial cable to the adapter, which then decoded and loaded games into the Genesis console. This process, akin to streaming water through a tap, was revolutionary, offering a seamless and instant gaming experience. In an era dominated by physical cartridges, Sega Channel's model was like a breath of fresh air. It circumvented the need for physical storage, allowing gamers to access a vast library without the clutter of cartridges. Each month, the service refreshed its offerings, keeping the game experience fresh and exciting. This dynamic content delivery was akin to a digital buffet, where gamers could sample a plethora of games without committing to a full purchase. Sega Channel also offered exclusive demos, cheats, and regional games, features that added layers of value to the service. For instance, subscribers occasionally received access to games not available in retail, a tantalizing prospect for any gaming enthusiast. This technological marvel, however, was not infallible. The reliance on cable infrastructure meant that the service's quality and availability were at the mercy of local cable providers. Moreover, the technology of the time limited the size of games that could be transmitted, a constraint that shaped the service's content strategy. The Sega Channel was not just a technological marvel, it was a playground for gamers, offering a diverse and ever-changing landscape of gaming experiences. Its library, featuring over 50 games rotating monthly, was like a kaleidoscope of the gaming world. This array included everything from beloved classics to hidden gems, catering to a wide range of tastes and preferences. One of the most compelling aspects of Sega Channel was the access it provided to a variety of genres. Whether you were a fan of action-packed adventures, strategic puzzles, or immersive RPGs, there was always something new to discover. This variety kept subscribers engaged and constantly exploring new gaming horizons. The service also offered a unique way to experience games. Unlike the traditional model of purchasing a game outright, Sega Channel allowed gamers to sample games before committing. Being able to dip your toes in the water before diving in, a luxury in the world of gaming where trial and error often guided purchases. Additionally, the Sega Channel occasionally provided access to games that were not available in stores or were exclusive to certain regions. This feature was like finding a hidden track on a favorite album, offering a sense of exclusivity and discovery, something that could only be gained by using Sega's service, encouraging adoption for those who truly wanted to play it all. The service did have a few limitations, however. The rotating nature of the game library meant that favorites could disappear, much like a favorite TV show leaves a streaming service today. This transient aspect of the content was both a blessing and a curse, providing variety but also a sense of impermanence. To fully appreciate the Sega Channel's foresight, a comparison with the modern Xbox Game Pass illuminates the evolutionary journey of gaming services. While separated by decades, these two services share a common DNA in their approach to gaming content delivery and consumption. The Xbox Game Pass, much like the Sega Channel, is built on the idea of a subscription-based model offering a vast library of games. Both services revolutionized how games are accessed, shifting from individual purchases to a buffet-style all-you-can-play approach. This paradigm shift, first introduced by Sega Channel, has now become a standard in the gaming industry, with Xbox Game Pass being one of its most successful iterations. However, the technological advancements between the two eras are stark. Xbox Game Pass benefits from high-speed internet and advanced digital infrastructure, allowing for a smoother, more diverse, and expansive gaming experience. In contrast, Sega Channel was constrained by the limitations of the cable television technology of the 1990s, offering a more limited and less reliable service. This difference highlights how far technology is advanced in delivering digital content. Another key difference lies in the scope and scale of the libraries. While the Sega Channel offered over 50 games monthly, Xbox Game Pass boasts a much larger and constantly expanding catalog. This growth reflects not only technological advancements, but also a change in how games are developed and distributed. The community and social aspects of these services also differ significantly. Xbox Game Pass, with the advantage of modern online connectivity, offers a more integrated and social gaming experience, with features like multiplayer gaming, online leaderboards, and social media integration. Sega Channel, while pioneering in its time, could not offer such interconnectedness due to technological constraints. Despite these differences, the core concept of providing a diverse range of games through a subscription model remains a connecting thread. The comparison underscores the enduring influence of Sega's ingenious approach to game distribution, showcasing how visionary ideas can transcend time, evolving with technology to shape the future of an industry. The Sega Channel, in its time, was not just a service, but a harbinger of change in the gaming industry. Its impact resonated far beyond its operational years, influencing the trajectory of digital gaming and content distribution. One of the most significant impacts of the Sega Channel was its role in pioneering the concept of a subscription-based gaming service. This model, novel in the 1990s, has become a cornerstone of modern gaming. Like planting a seed that would grow into a mighty tree, Sega Channel laid the foundation for services such as Xbox Game Pass, PlayStation Now, and others. It introduced gamers and the industry to the idea that access to a library of games could be as simple and convenient as paying a monthly fee. Sega Channel also played a crucial role in normalizing the digital distribution of games. In an era when physical cartridges and CDs were the norms, it showed that digital delivery could be viable and desirable. This foresight paved the way for digital marketplaces that dominate the gaming industry today. Furthermore, the service's dynamic content strategy, offering a rotating selection of games, was a precursor to the fluid, ever-changing libraries we see in modern streaming services. This approach kept the content fresh and exciting, encouraging gamers to regularly engage with the service. The legacy of Sega Channel also extends to its influence on how games are developed and marketed. The service provided a platform for showcasing demos and beta versions, allowing developers to gather feedback and build anticipation for upcoming titles. This practice is now commonplace in the industry, with many developers releasing demos and early access versions to gauge public interest and refine their games. Despite its eventual discontinuation, the Sega Channel's legacy is a testament to forward thinking in the gaming industry. It was a service ahead of its time, planting seeds of ideas that would take root and flourish in the decades to follow. The Sega Channel was more than a fleeting moment in gaming history. It was a revelation that shaped the future of game consumption. Its impact resonates through the industry to this day, a lasting tribute to the power of innovative thinking in the ever-evolving world of video games. Thanks so much for joining us today, and remember to subscribe to stay up to date on all of our videos. And if you want to see other videos of ours, make sure to click on one of the videos on screen now for more journeys through the tech timeline.